Hey everyone, Miss Tennessee here. Welcome back to my channel, and I apologize. Oh my gosh, I almost just stabbed my own foot. My bad. I got a knife. Don't play with knives, kids. But yeah, so earthquake. I apologize. I'm not doing really well. I should start this over, but I'm not going to because I'm on a time restraint. Story of my life. But anyways, I'm sorry if it kind of looks like I'm looking down at you guys. My tripod fell off the counter, and unfortunately the piece that holds the phone snapped, and there is no fixing it. But plus side, ta-da! I'm getting a display going here. This is where I'm going to be filming my videos. My husband got me some if I can talk. My husband got me some lights, so I'm super excited to get those all set up and whatnot. By the end of today, I hope to have all my twinkle eye ponies set up and then possibly some others here and there throughout the cubby. But I'm not going to be able to finish this until I get some things figured out with some rabbits. Basically, I was supposed to have 2 rabbits. I got screwed over twice, and now I have 10. I had 14. Yeah. Anyways, that's a different story for a different day. We're not going to talk about that here because instead we're going to talk about the exciting fact that, well, I have some awesome boxes to get into. So with each box, I have 2 large boxes, 2 small boxes, or 2 small bags, really. And so with each large box, I will do a small bag as well. And I don't remember which boxes, to be totally honest with you, but there are some super exciting things in both of them. So whether you're watching this one or, well, obviously you're watching this one, or you wouldn't be hearing this, so no idea where I was going with that. But what I was trying to say was make sure you guys watch the next video as well, because seriously, you're not going to want to miss some of the stuff that is going to be for sale, especially, well, I can't tell you. So we're just going to open the box, and then that's that. So stop, seriously, don't play with that. Don't do what I do. I'll be right back though. Boop, boop. The box is open. All right, time to see which box this is. So we got some brown stuff. Woo! Bubble wrap. You guys. Never mind. I was gonna be like, ooh, more bubble wrap. It's wrapped around the ponies. So never mind. But ooh, ponies, for real. That's a real ooh, and I know exactly which box this is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm like wanting to like go through like all of it because there's something in here that's like worth quite a bit. And if it's not in there, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Y'all will see me cry. I'm not even joking. So we're just going to pull them out one by one. Deep breaths, and we'll get there. I'll see it. I'll see it in a moment. It's going to be in there. It better be in there. Because we saved the best for last, we're going to start out with some of the more common ponies. So first up, we have a rainbow pony. Definitely has some stains on her. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those out, unfortunately. But, I mean, her cutie marks are honestly phenomenal. They are absolutely gorgeous. I actually think that her cutie marks are better than the Wendy I have, to be completely honest with you. Very, very beautiful. So, really, the only problem is that stain right there. So, I mean, you could just display her this direction, and she would look gorgeous. So, I might actually be replacing mine with hers. I'm very surprised. Typically, I don't get a pony that has a giant stain on it and go, I'm going to use it to replace mine. So this is the first. But I do have quite a few of her for sale in case anyone's interested. Most of them, though, do have some fading to the cutie mark, just because it's really common with any of the ponies that have glitter in their cutie marks for it to fade. And then we got Miss Sundance here, who, again, I have plenty of. Anybody needs a Sundance, trust me, I got you. I also have multiple So Soft Sundance as well. And then we've got Miss Majesty here. Little dot of pony cancer, definitely some fading to the cutie marks. She does have slight head and body mismatch, which unfortunately for Majesty is extremely common. Her and Glory tend to have a huge problem with head and body mismatch. Something I plan to do a video on, talking about why that happens, and for the instances where you can control it, what you can do to make sure that your ponies don't suffer the same fate, or how to reverse it when possible. Though usually when it comes to Majesty and Glory, this has to do with what it was made with back at the factory. So unfortunately, there's typically nothing you can do for Majesty and Glory here. So if anything, I will possibly be using her as a custom, but I'm not totally decided because I know there's somebody out there who could still appreciate her and still give her a home who's not a picky collector. So we'll see. But either way, here she is for now. There's even a fakie in there. I believe this is BuddyCorp. Yep, BuddyCorp. I was right. 1990. So still vintage, if we can focus. BuddyCorp 1990. Has a little button here. Now, I've never gotten one that actually works. In fact, all the buttons are really stiff. Like, are those even buttons, or am I just crazy? Because they look like buttons, but I swear, none of them have ever, like, actually pushed in at all. So I don't know if they're even buttons, or if I'm supposed to, like, squeeze it, maybe? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be able to figure out how to get in there and switch out the batteries. If it's even possible. It may not even be possible, so we'll see. Hair's a little rough, it's a little dry, but for a fakie collector, this is a good one. In fact, this is one of the BuddyCorp ponies I've never actually seen. I have quite a few fakies, and I have a few of these BuddyCorp ponies, which is how I recognize her so quickly, but none with this symbol, so that's pretty cool. Now moving into some of the more exciting ponies, we have baby stockings here. Little Christmas pony. Now this is my third baby stockings for sale. Actually, it's more like my fifth, but two of them. One of them is definitely really rough, needs a good deep cleaning and a rehair, and the other one just needs a rehair. Now her hair is a little dry, but I think with some conditioning, I think it's going to be super soft. I don't think it's dry to the point it's damaged. I just think it's dry from sitting in a box for so long. She definitely needs to be cleaned, but otherwise she's going to be gorgeous and ready for a new home very soon. And then the next baby I got is this girl. Now I don't 100% remember her name. She's from the Slumber Party pack. And I actually have the complete pack, all of the ponies as well as the accessories too. So this girl is going to be for sale as well. In fact, everybody I showed you so far is for sale, or I have others for sale of that same pony. Really good condition. Cutie marks are always pretty faded on this girl. I think it's just kind of how they were painted, how they were done. I don't think it has anything to do with really the fading of the cutie mark over time. That's just how they were meant to look. And now we're about to get into some exciting ponies, guys. Not the least common by any means, possibly still considered common to some. We have twinkle-eyed Speedy. Now, she does have some flaws on her, though. I've always thought Speedy kind of looked like a boy. I don't know, personal opinion. Definitely some scratches in the eyes. Probably my first twinkle-eyed pony that actually had eye scratches, which I know people have talked about before, and I'm always like, wow, really? Eye scratches? I never had that issue. And, well, now I can say I have. So that sucks. Not something I ever wanted to say I had. Little scuff over this cutie mark, but the other side is really beautiful looking, and for a non-picky collector, I think she's gonna make somebody very, very happy. I also have a Speedy in near mint condition in case anyone wants one in even better condition with non-scratched eyes. Then we've got a handsome young man by the name of Mr. Wigwam. So here's Wigwam. Now I have to check him with mine because Wigwam symbols were not well thought out in my personal opinion. You can see they're blue and red, yet his body is orange. Yes, I say orange. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's not orange, it's orange, I swear, but we'll get into that another day maybe. Either way, so the red cutie marks tend to fade very, very easily for whatever reason. It must just be the type of paint that they used or whatever, but either way, I'm pretty sure mine has pretty faded cutie marks on him, so I'm going to see this guy next to mine. But either way, I will have a very good condition to excellent condition Wigwam for sale, ready to go. For somebody on a budget, I also have another one that's going to be a lot cheaper just because unfortunately he does have a stain right here on his side. But if you're interested in seeing the discounted version that I have, just let me know. If you're interested in any of the ponies I have for sale, make sure you guys go to the links in the description below, which you should be doing anyways after every single video. And you'll see links to my TikTok where I'm following back everybody. And by the way, doing more toy content as well on there. But also you'll see links to my personal Instagram, my pony Instagram, which is like my collection Instagram basically. It's not all ponies, but mostly. And then also my sales Instagram as well. If you are ever interested in purchasing anything I show you in these videos, make sure you contact me on that Instagram. You'll know it's my sales Instagram because, well, it tells you it's my sales Instagram. So send me a message there and we'll move on from there. So, all right, next pony. Another one I have to check to see if it's better than mine, but we have a Candy Cane Caramel Crunch pony. Always thought her name was a little weird. Like, I mean, I guess kettle corn? I'm not sure. Like, her cutie mark is popcorn, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it was meant to be like kettle corn, caramel corn. I don't know. I just never understood Caramel Crunch for her name. But hey, that's what it is. So there's there's Caramel Crunch. And I do have to check to see if she's in better condition than mine, but either way, I will have this beautiful girl for sale, whether it's this exact one or another one in very good condition. Either way, there will be one available. Now, the next two ponies I have to show you are like the big ones that like really made me want this lot. But I also got a small lot of really exciting ponies, but well, mostly two of the ponies in that lot are exciting. It's a very small lot. I'm going to show you it right now because one of the ponies is going to be a duplicate to one of the ponies in this box, meaning one of them will be for sale, and that's just not something I was expecting, so I'm super stoked to have one of these for sale. So real quick, I'm going to show you these guys. We have Miss Dancing Butterflies, obviously with a haircut, pretty bad, so she is going to have to be a rehair project before she goes anywhere. Body-wise, though, she's in very excellent condition. Cutie marks are all great. She just needs a good deep cleaning real quick. And I will be willing to sell her as is for a discounted price. However, you'll have to make me an offer. I don't typically price ponies that are like this. I only take offers on them. So again, if you're interested in rehairing her yourself, just let me know. Next up in the bag, we have, I drop her again. We have Miss Blossom. Now this Blossom's really nice. She is, she is concave, so her feet, have that little sunken in area. And she's pretty dirty, but nothing too bad. I don't think any of these are stains. I think she's going to clean up very nicely. What I'm most excited about with Blossom here is just the fact that she's still very purple. Unfortunately, Blossom is known for fading really bad. Not her hair, but her body and her head. Typically, they fade evenly, which is nice, but they fade to kind of like this ugly cream color, in my personal opinion. Almost like a color like gingerbread, almost, although a little bit more of a tinge of purple in there. But definitely not the color that she's supposed to be, since she's supposed to be purple. So for this girl to be so purple is definitely a good thing. And then we even have the next two before we get to the exciting ones. A flutter pony. A very beautiful flutter pony. I'm 99% sure I already have this beautiful girl whose name I cannot remember at this moment. But either way, I'm almost positive I'm going to have one of these for sale. Or at least one of these for sale. I have so many flutter ponies and they're all in a separate box than my adult ponies for some reason. I need to go through them because I'm sure I have way more flutter ponies than I even think I have. So that's always good, I guess, as a reseller, right? But I'm debating on if I want to try and make her some wings before I sell her. Now, they're not going to be anything professional, but there's still going to be something to look, as a placement, basically, until you can either buy replicas or you can, high-end replicas, I should say, or buy the real deal. But, yeah, I think I'm going to start selling them with temporary wings. So there's that. And we have a fakie. So this is going to be a Remco fakie. They were made in 1982, the same year that Hasbro released My Little Pony, and were, of course, made to compete with them. Remco is the company, just like Hasbro is the company that makes My Little Pony. So Remco, being the company, made My Pretty Pets, and that's where you get these unicorns, you get horses, there's even a donkey, who, by the way, I really want, so if you got one for sale, please let me know, and a few others as well. But she's in pretty good shape. Just needs a good cleaning. I'm not sure if that's going to stain or not. I don't think so. So we'll see how she does. I do want to start collecting these, but only if they're in mint condition. So most likely I'm going to let this one go for sale, in case anyone collects fakies. All right, guys. You ready? Because it is time. Ooh, it's time for the exciting ponies. I'm so excited. Okay. One second. Flying in at number 1 for the main attractions, we have this adorable flutter pony. And I messed up already. This is not a flutter pony. This would be, well, some people call them wingers. So summer wing ponies and windy wing ponies. Now, she's one of the summer wing ponies, I'm almost positive. You can tell the difference because the windy wing ponies are going to have more like Christmassy, wintry symbols. And of course, a ladybug probably reminds you of summer, and that's where you're going to get the summer wing pony from. I cannot for the life of me remember her name, of course, because, well, that is the story of my life when it comes to these videos. I'll know exactly who it is, and then I begin and I forget. But she's beautiful. Her wings are in gorgeous condition, and I am super stoked to have this lovely little lady as a part of my herd. So this one is not for sale. This one's going to be staying with me. Whoosh. And that brings us to the next pony. Ta-da-da! So we have one of the Sippin' Soda ponies, and this is the one I don't have yet. So I believe her name is Chocolate Delight, which is the pink one, and I can't remember her name, but now I have her, so I Now I have both of the sip and soda ponies, and all I need now is the actual drink portion, and that's why they have this big circle, this big hole in their mouth, and so that a straw can actually go into it. So I'm super stoked to eventually get those. Just got to keep my eye out, and eventually I'll get lucky. I mean, hey, I've gotten lucky on pretty much all of my ponies so far, so I know it'll happen eventually. Just got to be very patient, because I've seen some of them sell for like $50 and up for just the drink part. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. The time has come for the grand finale. So, as I show you these two ponies, keep in mind that one of them is for sale. The reason I'm so excited about this is because this is a pony you don't see for sale very often. However, I do want to let you know right off the bat that one of them does have damage. However, the damage cannot be seen while the pony is displayed, so in my opinion, it's not bad. And I know for some people they'll think it's really bad, but hey, that's all about preference, honestly. This is not going to be a pony for a picky collector. So if you are a picky collector, know right off the bat you are not going to want to purchase this pony. But for the non-picky collectors, or collectors who aren't okay with flaws unless they can't be seen when displayed, then this girl would be possibly a good fit for you. So, the pony that I got two of is going to be twice as fancy buttons. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have two of them. I'm so excited. Okay, so little dirty. Definitely no stains or anything like that that I can see. So I'm gonna just kind of go over this one. The other one I've already seen. And then so I got the other one, the one that I'm holding right here, which is gonna be the one for sale that has the damage, unfortunately. And I did a video, but then 2 days later I got another, and I was like, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna hold off on that video and I'll put them together so I can show you guys both. So this girl's for my collection. Now let me show you the one that is going to be for sale. So as you can see right here, you don't see any damage, any issues. Like I said, she's a little dirty. She does need to be clean, but there's no stains that I can see. However, on the back, unfortunately, she's got a big hole. So she does have those two flaws you can see right there. And then obviously right there, I think that's kind of glaring issue. You can't really miss it. But again, I personally don't think it's a massive flaw, simply because of the fact that, number one, you can hide it by how you decide to curl and position her tail. And you don't see it from the front, and you don't see it from the side. So when you display her, you're not going to notice it. So that's why I don't think it's a massive issue. Of course, she's going to be discounted because of that problem. So for anyone who is on a budget, who has been wanting this pony but hasn't been able to pay the $150 and up price tag that she often comes with, just know that, well, you can get her for a discounted price if you're okay with some flaws. All right, guys, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little long. Again, make sure you check out the links in the description below. And if you're interested in anything, make sure you guys let me know by messaging me on my sales Instagram linked in the description below. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for everything. And as always, have a good one. Bye.